One brewery that I've seemed to really enjoy most of the time has been Great Lakes Brewing Company out of Cleveland, Ohio. And today I'm going to get into one of their beers. This is going to be a look at the Bourbon Barrel Rye Ale. So this is one that I picked up recently. It is part of their limited barrel aged series. Comes in at 11.6% ABV. It is a bourbon barrel rye ale. So this one here should give us a nice little kick from the bourbon, a little bit of a spice kick from the rye. Let's go ahead and get this one cracked open. If you're not familiar with Great Lakes Brewing Company, they are out of Cleveland, or as the kids say, the land, Ohio. Definitely recommend checking them out if you're up in that area or you see some of their beers. They have some decent beers from various styles and always worth checking out, in my opinion. All right, so get this into the glass. There's a nice look at the beer itself. Sorry for the reflection coming back off the lights there, but it does have a nice brown look to the beer. Has like a, I want to say like a dirty brown type look. Not seeing as much into it because of the lights here, but get a light behind it, a regular white light, and you do get some clarity. You can definitely see some of the carbonation. The head itself, nice and tannish there on top. Decent aroma. Now I let this one sit out for about 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes or so before cracking it open. And I am getting a notes on the nose. Has a little bit of a toffee underneath as well. You get a little bit of a richness in play. Pretty aromatic, coming out of the glass rather easily, so no complaints there for the aroma. As far as it being barrel aged, get a little bit of that bourbon feel on the nose, a little bit of that sweetness from the malts. You definitely get a rise of that kind of sugar intake there where you're getting that toffee. Not getting as much of the oakiness that I get on some of the barrel aged beers, but let's get the taste. It's got a nice overall feel to it. It's got a very nice body. Body sits nice, medium to full. The toffee comes through in the taste as well. That sweetness from the malts and the enhancements they did to kind of get that higher sugar intake, so to speak, so that the yeast could be happy. I get a nice sopping in the cheeks where you get that flavor kind of lingering in there and kind of latching into it. Get a nice feel in the back of the throat where I'm getting a nice after effect of the flavor. Do have that spice kick there from the rye feel as well. Overall, a pretty nice package here. Get a little bit of I say a little bit of like maybe a slight astringent type character, but overall, this is pretty darn smooth. Again, 11.6% ABV. This did come in a 4-pack. If you do get the 4-pack, I'm definitely going to say you want to probably take your time with it because these can kick in for sure. I'd like to feel, I would like to have a little bit more of that oakiness and bourbon feel coming through, but as a beer itself, it's very delightful. Sits very well in the glass. That kind of toffee element adds like that little bit of a layering effect. Definitely you pick up some of the complexity with this one here. It's got a little bit of a just nice candy sugar type presence. Yeah, this is pretty decent. I'm not going to look at the calories because I know they're probably up there with this one here, but you know, you got to have fun from time to time, and you're doing craft beer, you can't really be as heavily of a calorie type watcher because they will add up on you. So as always, moderation is key, but as a beer to definitely check out if you see this, I would definitely recommend giving this one a shot. Very, very delightful overall. So looking at this on my rating on a 5-point scale, for those of you that want to see my ratings on beers, make sure to connect with me on Tap. Rod J BeerVentures there as well. I'm going to actually give this one I give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's pretty solid. I think it's one that you can really sit back and enjoy. If you are a rye type fan, you will enjoy this beer, I believe. If you get it and you're really looking for that hard kind of barrel aged type thing, I think you might be a little bit down that you don't get as much coming through, but I think you'll still enjoy that because you do get some of the aspects coming through and it's not overpowering at all. So a very nice one from Great Lakes Brewing Company out of Cleveland, Ohio. definitely say give this one a go if you happen to see it. Have you had this one? If so, let me know in the comments. Have you had any Great Lakes beers? If so, let me know in the comments. And if there's any beers you're trying out there you want me to try as well or try to find, make sure you leave a comment on those as well. Always want to know what you guys are drinking and then try to see if I like those as well. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And if you want to see another video of another review, make sure you check out the one coming up next. Recommend it just for you. Cheers.